Welcome to One Set Feeling with Shanky's Clips, where we show you smaller clips of our larger episodes. So keep watching and keep learning. What is being grateful for you, and what do you think about it?
Yeah, gratitude. Oh my gosh, so important. Like when I feel like there are 100 things going wrong in my life, I always take a moment, step back, and say, okay, what are the few things that are actually going right? And I think that is what gratitude is. There are so many things, so many big things that we keep. Okay, get a job, make a living, hit your goals. But then there are so many small wins that that we
Absolutely.
forget
That
to
we forget to
appreciate.
publish.
Yeah, like I know that my dream career is a marketing job in Disney, but
Wow!
yes, that's
Amazing!
always been my dream. Like storytelling, I think it's the master of storytelling, Disney. But in the process of achieving that goal, I can't literally lose sight of the small things that are actually getting me there.
Absolutely.
So I know, like when I take a step to even get the fact that I got out of bed today,
Right.
the fact that I showed up over here, the fact that I'm traveling so much to make something good out of myself, for myself. Like you always have to be grateful for these
Absolutely.
things. Even like a couple of months ago, my granddad passed away,
Oh, shit.
and then it was like a tough time for all of us. But then I think the older we get, the more we realize that it's always the little things. I remember I was like we all were. He was going through obviously a really hard time.
He was in
Everybody's
India?
yeah, in Mumbai only. So
Right.
everyone, when they're on their deathbed, they go through such a hard time, but not for 1 second he thought about career and all that. He just wanted his family around him.
Wow.
Like he said, "Mujhe bas, like I just want you guys around me. Like that's all that matters." And then when you see that, okay, like a dying man saying that this is all that matters, just shows even more that it's always the little things. Like, but we always take our parents for granted, as teenagers and as young adults. We start taking these little things for granted, but then we realize that these little things are what keep you alive. These little things are what matter at the end of the day, as I clearly saw that day. So gratitude, it's like every day you should be take a moment to breathe and see what you're grateful for, because you realize there are so many things that in this whole constant hustle life, to get job, to get into a destination, you lose sight of it. But you absolutely shouldn't.
I think thank you so much, Sania, for mentioning this
Yeah.
particular point. I think we all have been running behind careers and we've been running behind getting fame, getting money.
100%.
That we don't focus on the little things that we already have.
We have, yeah.
And the instance that you gave of your grandfather, that he was in the deathbed,
Yes.
all he wanted
All
was
he wanted.
his family. So I think end of your life, family is the only thing that is going
Yeah.
to stay constant.
Exactly.
You are not going to worry about what fame you had, what money you have. It is the family that is going to stay with you.
100%, yes.
And in this hustle culture, we are all running behind getting the perfect job, earning a lot.
Yeah.
How do you maintain that, keeping in mind, have you ever felt that you are not good enough in a way where everyone around you is doing so well and you are still here? Maybe you are absolutely doing amazing, Sania. Okay, you are an author, you are traveling countries, you've been
Yeah.
killing it with life, but you still have that fear of everyone around you is doing so well and you are not.
I think we all feel this way. I've definitely okay, now I have published a book, but now I want it to be a bestseller. Or
Exactly.
if it becomes a bestseller, now I want to do a second edition.
So it never
So
stops.
it never stops. It's like the hedonic treadmill. It's like when you get somewhere, you always want more. So I feel like the way I see being not good enough as, it's like always focusing on the progress, but not like perfection. Like perfectionism, I feel like it's a myth, it's an illusion. So many times when we are trying to reach this imaginary destination, we lose sight of the little things that are actually going to get us there.
Absolutely.
Like the progress. Like even my teachers, they've always reminded me, okay, grades and all are important, but focus on excellence, not perfection, because ultimately we all want to get better, we all want to sharpen our skills. But don't forget that when you're just like constantly seeing the end goal.
I think I personally feel that there is no destination in life.
There's no,
Whenever you reach that place, you realize that it's a milestone.
yes.
And suddenly you see another milestone in front of you.
There's
Again, you
always-
think that's a destination. You reach there, and again, you see another milestone.
Yeah.
So I think you never reach the destination, because as humans, we keep chasing in life so much. We want the next thing. We want the next thing. We want the next thing. How do we stop this chase? How can we do that?
I think again it's about focusing on what you already have. Like if I looked back like 10 years ago, and I would see that okay, like 10 years later I have published a book, like that is an accomplishment. So I feel like just knowing and being aware of what you already have and what you already achieved, something that maybe 10 years ago you would never thought you would have achieved.
Absolutely.
That's very important. And then always focusing on like baby steps. Like there's like of course there's the whole hustle culture and all, but then you really have to like in the process of that you can't stop living. You can't stop appreciating the things that are coming your way and absorbing them fully. Yeah, I feel like that's very important.
But aren't we all insecure about a lot of things? So even when I want to achieve something, say something that I love and I want to go
Yeah.
for it, I'm a bit insecure about will I be able to do it? Or I start doubting myself so much. How can we end this insecurity within ourselves?
I think insecurity, it's like always, it's this like voice behind our constantly in our back of our mind saying that you will never ever make it. So many people out there are so much more deserving of like I've always faced this thing called imposter syndrome,
Right,
which
right,
is
right.
feeling like you're a fraud, feeling like you will always end up making a fool out of yourself. Like I know this Sheryl Sandberg, the COO of Facebook, in her book Lean In, she also talks about this, like the fact that such successful people, they also go through imposter syndrome. She's like, she always had this people pleasing tendencies. She would never say no to people, but then she realized that okay, this is actually holding me back. Like all the success she wanted to achieve, the insecurity was always holding her back. But then she talks about like overcoming it and everything. But I feel like with insecurities, it's all about telling yourself that really action is going to cure that. If you're never
Yeah.
gonna take the step to try it out, you will never know what's on the other side. Like I had so much fear of public speaking when I was younger. But now that I've done it, the whole Pune Lit Fest, the whole
Yes.
school visits, the university
It's so
visits.
wholesome.
It's so wholesome. And it's like, it was really just, like my fear was an illusion. It was like just telling me that I'm not going to be able to do this when literally I didn't die. Nothing happened to me. If
Right.
anything, I got better each time.
Yes.
So it's just like doing one thing every day that scares you, even if it feels like it's the last thing you want to
would
do. Just like I feel like we all are so much stronger than we think, especially when it comes to fear of failure or fear of not being
Yes.
good enough. It's what you tell yourself, but then when you really take action towards it, you realize that you're capable of like so much. Like now, I wouldn't say I'm 100% comfortable with public speaking, and maybe I'll never be, but I'm definitely not that the backbencher in the class who would never speak
Never
up,
speak up.
who would be too afraid to raise her hand. I'm not that person anymore. And like honestly, you feel proud when you've come there.
I'm so happy, Sania. Like
Yeah.
you've come a long way, and I can see that. Like when you are mentioning how of what you've gone through,
Yeah.
being a backbencher, not speaking up, having like always thinking that you're a big time introvert. Now going to different places
Yeah.
and speaking and talking to them about your book. It's amazing.
Yeah.
How do you feel like how the way you've grown over the years, Sania? If you have to just tell me that in one line, how would you do that?
Yeah, I think I had always been somebody who would never feel good enough. But then every time I have done something that made me uncomfortable, I've only been happier. Like I realized that everything that I want is on the other side of this fear. And now that I have,
That is so.
now that I've seen that, I just want to do more of it. Like I welcome it with open arms now. If somebody invites me to give it, like yesterday I was in front of my high school that I studied in. I was talking to now the 9th and 10th graders. I was like telling them that I was in your shoes. Like I really, I welcome that opportunity with open arms.
Wow.
And I actually enjoyed that.
Now you're enjoying it because you've gone through it.
Yeah.
You've faced it. You've faced your fear. Maybe somewhere down the lane, something that you are scared of right now, you will be able to overcome that as well. And it is
Yes.
all about taking the step and going
Taking
for
the
it.
step,
If you
yeah.
don't take the step, you will never know.
Yeah.
So there is this one line by Coldplay, and I love Coldplay, and this is one of the lines he says in one of his songs. If you never try, you'll never know.
Yes.
And I think that line has stuck with me for like forever.
Yeah.
Because this is the reality. People who are sitting at homes just thinking I can do better are the ones who are not taking a step.
Exactly.
People who have come out of that fear, taken the step, are the ones excelling in life. So I think this is one quote you should all put up on your walls.
Yes.
I have it on my wall. If you never try, you'll
Even
never
I'll
know.
put it on my wall.
Yeah, I think it's a beautiful quote. If you never try, you'll never know.
Yes.
So just go and do it. Just do it, guys. So with that, Sanya, thank you so much. We are almost towards the end. But
Yes.
before that, I have a surprise round for you,
Okay.
which is called a rapid fire round. Okay.
Of course.
So this is one rapid fire round. I have it in every episode of mine. The rules are very simple. Question
Yeah.
and you answer as quick as possible.
Yes.
Okay? Are you ready, Sanya?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, so this is rapid fire round by Unset Feeling with Shanky. Have you ever ghosted someone?
No.
Has someone ever ghosted you?
Yes.
That was very honest. Who's your Bollywood style perfect love story?
Bollywood what?
Bollywood style, like a couple that you really admire from Bollywood, who's your perfect love story?
Oh, okay. I love Alia Bhatt and what?
Ranveer Kapoor.
Ranveer Kapoor.
Wow. Money or love? What's hotter?
Love. I'm a hopeless romantic.
Wow. Okay.
I love love.
You love love. We love love. If your life had a theme song, what would it be?
Last Friday night.
Oh, can you sing it for us?
I'm not a singer. My
Just
sister.
little bit, just
my
little bit.
sisters.
Just a little bit. Just a line. Go for it.
It's like last Friday night we danced on tabletop. It's fun.
It's fun. It's fun.
Yes.
Okay. One rule you'd break every day if there were no consequences.
Oh my gosh, these are hard. One rule I'd break. Okay, so I hate like dressing up. I would just show up in my pajamas everywhere.
Oh, wow.
I love comfort over anything.
Amazing.
Yes.
Crazy. That's a good
I
one.
would show up in an interview wearing my pajamas.
I would love to see you like that there.
Yes.
Okay. Next one. If life gave you second chance, what would you fix?
I would fix the friendship that went wrong with my flatmate.
Oh my God. I hope
Because she
you're-
really meant a lot to me. Like, I told her all my secrets. She told me all of hers. And then to not have that anymore, like, I would fix it, whatever it took.
I just wish she's watching this episode. I think you should just send it to her. And be
Yeah, I
like,
will send it to her personally, saying,
Yeah.
like, you are the one I'm talking about.
please, like, I think you should just solve it, you two, and make this friendship more beautiful going forward. So I just hope that, and if that is happening, please let me know personally.
Oh my God.
Okay, next one. Best excuse you've ever used to ditch a friend's plan.
I'm too busy focusing on self-care.
Oh!
I love my everything showers. I love my face skincare routine.
That
I
is
would ditch
so-
any plan for it.
Crazy! I think this is to everyone. This is a good way to ditch your friend's plan
Yeah,
and use
yeah.
it next time.
Yes.
I'm going to do that. So all my friends are watching this. Okay, the last one. Okay, the last question of our rapid fire round. What's the craziest thing you've ever done to fit in?
Oh my God. Feel like I've done a lot of crazy things. Well, I remember telling like this group of people who invited me to a party that Oh my gosh, that's we should totally do this again next week. Even though the whole time I was at that party, I was like, "Ghar jana, ghar jana."
I think I've seen this line coming from one of these series. I think, is it Friends or something?
Maybe.
I think, yeah, Phoebe says it.
Okay.
Okay, like she went on a date with someone and then she did not like it. And Phoebe, before leaving, she's like, "You should definitely do this
We
again."
should totally do this.
So I think I get your feeling.
Yes.
So
The
with
things
that,
we do for fitting in.
With that, we end this rapid fire round. How do you like it?
I loved it. It was super fun.
Yeah, no?
Yes.
If you've liked these shorter clips here, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And to watch the full podcast of these same clips, you can go to our main channel and watch the whole podcast. Until then, see you.